Hello, welcome to Paul's Take, and this is my take on Tampa and the Clearwater area. We might move here. So we've been driving around for days and days, nearly a week, and let me tell you what I think. First of all, Clearwater beaches is so gorgeous. It's amazing. The water is beautiful and the water is warm, a little cool right now, but still you can get in. The sand is unbelievable. I don't even think it's sand. I really think it's baby powder just sprayed upon the whole beach. I've been to many beaches. I'm from California. I'm from North Carolina. I go to beaches all the time. I'm a beach bum. I have never felt sand this soft and fine ever. Now let's quickly talk about Tampa. Tampa is from the future. If Clearwater is like your baseline, you feel like you jumped maybe 20, 30 years in the future when you go to Tampa. Mainly like the freeway system. Everything is elevated. It's kind of difficult though. I gotta admit, the switching from one freeway to another happens so often and so fast that it's kind of creepy. And the bypasses are so high, and some of the transitions are really high in the sky. Makes your stomach drop. But you have to admire the construction of it all. The whole infrastructure seems up there, very modern, very cool and slick. A little intimidating, but I think once you get used to it, it'll be cool. Now, Clearwater, on the other hand, is pretty typical. You have a freeway that goes down the center of it because it's kind of a long kind of a city. And it's easy. It's easier. It's a lot of traffic. It's gorgeous. The roads that go to the beach are the bridges. I mean, the bridges are amazing. They're beautiful. They're high. It's so sunny. So many palm trees. It's truly like paradise. A little simpler, but definitely crowded at the beach. But it is clean. Comparing this from Southern California, which I'm, like I said, born and raised, it's almost what you expect California to be. But California is just really dirty and homeless people everywhere. I don't recall seeing any homeless people, come to think of it. I think I saw maybe a panhandler once, but all in all, the streets are cleaner and it seems better managed, all in all. Another thing that was very apparent was there are rich people here. I mean, filthy rich. There are some really nice areas, and you see really fancy high-end vehicles every now. I mean, pretty much everywhere. I've seen more Lamborghinis than I've seen in probably my whole life. I think the Lamborghini dealership is as big as a Toyota dealership here in North Carolina. Everybody has one. It's crazy. And the houses, there are some gorgeous, massive houses. I don't know how much they cost. I know that a typical house around here in a decent neighborhood, you're looking at easy $500,000. Now, if you go on the outskirts, a little further, if you want to like drive maybe 30, 45 minutes away from Tampa, you can get a pretty nice house probably for $350,000 to $400,000. So there's definitely houses that, the average Joe can afford. As you get closer to Tampa and Clearwater, the prices definitely go up. And then in the Clearwater area, the school systems are pretty dismal. And it seems like the better schools are in the suburbs that are maybe, like I said, 30 or 45 minutes away from the cities. In the cities, they're not necessarily inner city type of areas. They're just, for some reason, their school systems are low rated. So if you don't have any kids, I guess it doesn't really matter. You can actually find some houses in the Clearwater area for $350,000, $400,000. But if you want to send your kids to school, you probably want to go on the outskirts. So we stayed at the Godfrey Hotel over here in Tampa. Gorgeous. It was a pretty nice hotel. Great location right on the bay. So that brings me to another thing about Tampa Clearwater area. So this one here is, like I said, by the bay. The hotel is pretty nice, but it's attached to a club, right? And there's actually a pool at the club. So during the daytime on the weekends, it's pretty darn loud, which doesn't bother me. That's not the point I'm trying to make. The point is, the people here, the youth, I would just say the females, they are, let's see, how can I say this? They're a little more, they're not as shy, I would say, as your typical beach. especially in North Carolina versus the Tampa Clearwater area. They're pretty much naked. I mean, I'm just going to say it right there. There's a lot of flesh. Their bikinis are all string bikinis, and people are in very good shape. So, which it could be good or bad if you're kind of sensitive to that stuff, or if you're not, or if you're like, if you like to people watch. Great place for people watching. Not to be a pervert or anything, but people dress a little on the risque side, maybe, or just less. And they seem very comfortable in that way. Doesn't bother me because I'm just a worldly man from France, but it might bother others. This part right here is a strip that connects Tampa to Clearwater. Beautiful. It's long. It takes about 10 minutes to drive across. Maybe not that long, but it's a pretty long strip. It's gorgeous. And there's a bike path that goes all the way across. It is my favorite strip. This here is the house that we're looking at. I'm not going to tell you where it is because we still might get it, but there is a canal in the back. And then there is a big, it connects to this huge lake. Gorgeous. And the neighbor, my old neighbor had a Range Rover, and I was like, whoa, my neighbor is rich. He's got a Range Rover. This guy has a chopper. That's right, his own helicopter. That's pretty fancy. So it's a good neighborhood. Now, the house itself, of course, is much smaller. Doesn't compare to the helicopter guy's house, but it's very nice. I mean, it's clean, simple, but a great location. The location on this house is magical. So we might get it, but probably won't be able to. We're still looking around. That one, just because let's just say we weren't ready to make an offer. Our ducks weren't in order, but they were. We probably would have made an offer on this house. So, but you never know. Still not sold yet. We did see a snake. It was terrifying. The house is great. So all in all, what else could I say about Clearwater, Tampa? It's great. We liked it. We are sold on the idea. Mainly, so we love our current neighborhood in North Carolina, and it's nice. But they have nice neighborhoods, and they have so much more. They have the beach. They have the weather. They have the sunlight. They have the more fitness level. People are more fit and healthy living. It's good. So why not? If you live anywhere, why not live in Tampa, Clearwater? So quickly, between the two, which one would I choose? I actually like the Clearwater area more. It's more, a little more simple, a little more relaxed feeling to me. The weather is cooler. It's almost like 10 degrees cooler in Clearwater area. But Tampa is really nice too. It has a little more high-end feel to it, except for like the beach parts of Clearwater. But the overall, there are nicer parts, or it feels more hip, richy, nicer areas in Tampa. Of course, there are some not so great areas, and you will know those when you get there. So it's probably a matter of taste. But for me, I'm a beach bum, so the closer to the beach, the better. That's why for me, I choose Clearwater. Thanks for watching Paul's Take. Please hit like, subscribe for more videos.